I would say today the human workforce has diversified, and especially over the last 2 years, our preparation to what we did not foresee has actually come and hit us. But it's opened up bigger, platforms, opened up larger doors in terms of looking at not just as a workforce being closer to you, but across the globe. So from that way, technology is playing a big role for us in terms of looking at how we are trying to get in our human workforce to work for us, either in the remote model or having to work from our offices. But it's opened up, and equally comes their challenges as well. So technology is supporting working in terms of the mobilization of these people today. Work from home culture, I have a very mixed opinion about it. Work from home is definitely something that has, become a practice today over the last couple of years. But then, if you really want to bring in an organizational culture binding and people to stick to an organization, not because of compensation but because of its culture, then it's equally important that there is a mix of both. While it accommodates, the organization goes out of its way to make necessary arrangements for an employee to work from home. Equally, it's important that the employee embraces his journey towards the office, so that the human bonding is something that is crucial. No matter where we get on technology, but I think the human interface and interactions are something that is here to stay for life. I think honestly today's youth actually have, I would say, a very good work-life balance. In fact, to the extent organizations at times need to keep a track in terms of their productivity. Today's youth definitely know their needs. They know, how much to stretch. I think that's my observation of today's youth. Nothing bad. I think they have that clarity. I would rather look at people who have been, long enough in organizations to actually look at this particular question, what you're asking. Because how do you strike a balance? And especially looking at, and how the company also enables you to do it. Work-life balance is just not about spending more time at home or with family, but also organizations beyond work. What do we really stretch? How do we really engage with employees so that there are multiple benefits? Bonding with the organization and an employee also trying to look at his other potentials that he may have, which probably takes a backseat when it comes to work pressure. It is a responsibility of all. So it is as much as the employer is responsible for an employee also should take things into his or her control. You need to stay relevant. That is most important. If you believe that somebody is going to come up and help you and scale you, it's not going to happen. Technologies keep changing, and that's where I think the discussion about job security comes in. How do you stay relevant? How do you really continuously look at the upskilling, reskilling yourself becomes crucial. An organization can actually take you to the water, but then it's you who has to finally drink it, right? So therefore, being relevant is extremely important if you really want to look at having a sustained growth over your career. There are organizations who, there is enough debate that is happening across the industry today. And my personal views is that, I'm not a person for moonlighting, because one, I really don't understand if my employee is contributing his or her 100% to my organization, who is ending up, occupying or, paying a remuneration or a compensation to the individual. I'm not even sure if the employee is engaged with, my organization. And if I really look at some of these attritions today where people don't want to come back to the office at all, it gives me a view that, they probably have, it's just not about moonlighting of having to work for another company. People today also have their own, business setups that happen and run their own family-owned businesses, which make them comfortable to actually be at home. I personally feel productivity and also the organizational, camaraderie or binding is completely lost. If an employee is spending his time into multiple engagements and trying to rejig all of it. Whether it's ethical, that's a big question. Thank you so much.